Hey y'all, it's Alex. Today I am going to do the using all the colors in the palette challenge. Now I saw, I think it was Alyssa Ashley do this first, and I was like really impressed by her video and her idea, and then I saw Jay Kissa, all of the awesome people do this, and I thought that this would be a challenge that was like perfect for me because you'll know how much I love color if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. So I asked on my Instagram stories, I put up a poll that was if you wanted me to do it with the Kat Von D Pastel Goth or the Urban Decay Electric Palette, and the Urban Decay Electric Palette won out. It got about like 2/3 of the vote, so that's what I'm going to do this with today. I still might like want to do it with the Kat Von D Pastel Goth, but I think that's just, it's gonna be for a different day right now. I have some ideas on what I'm going to do with it. Obviously, if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know how much I love this palette. So I'm gonna have a really good time. As you can see on my face, I already have my brows and my foundation done. Or, you know, if you don't think that I have my brows and my foundation done and I just look naturally this good, then, you know, it's totally what I did. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to get started. So I'm going to go in with my NYX HD Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm also, like, I have my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette for this too, if need be. This palette has like all of the awesome bright colors, but there's also like, you know, I might need like just a nice easy matte brow bone shade with this too, so no big deal. Gonna happen. I think I'm gonna do this like use the blue to yellowy green shades on one eye and then use the pink and purple and red shades on the other eye. I think that would probably be a good idea because I also know that like I don't have as much lid space as like a lot of other people. Like I do have a decent amount, it's more that I want each color to be as like nice and visible as possible. Pardon my hair, by the way. I am at a point where I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to start off on this eye just going in with the blues and greens, and I'll use like a little makeup remover wipe to clean off the brushes in between uses. So I think I'm going to start off with Chaos, and I'm taking that on a crease brush and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner. It's not being like super bright like I want it to be, so I think I'm gonna just like go back with that after like I've cleaned off that brush a tiny bit and let it dry, because I think I might have had some stuff on that brush, and that's why I should like clean my brushes a lot more often than I do, but that's embarrassing. So I'm going to go in with Gonzo right there and kind of work that as the second one. I'm gonna bring Gonzo over a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take Freak, the light green shade, and blend that over this way. And I can kind of use the brush I used with Gonzo before that. And now I'm going to go back with Chaos. And I like doing like the eye look like with the two different toned eyes, if that makes sense. I think that can be like just such a fun way to do things. And for some reason, I always have a little bit of trouble applying Chaos. So I'm gonna figure out a way to make that work because it's not cooperating with me right now. But Chaos is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette nonetheless, just because it is literally so pretty to me. Like it is the best blue. Like it is the bluest of the blue. Like if you remember how I had my hair like blue last year, because you know that's a good way of describing color. But yeah, I was inspired by this eyeshadow. I kind of want to go out and get the eye pencil soon, but you know, those cost money. And then blending Chaos a little bit more into that. And then I'm gonna go back with Freak. A lot of what I do is just like me building up color and then blending it out and then building it up and then blending it out. And so I'm sure that my videos must be infuriating to watch, but like my looks turn out really pretty, I think, anyway. Okay, now I'm going to take Fringe, which is the teal shade, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I'm gonna blend a little bit of Chaos on that outer corner. And now to finish off the bright shadow part of this eye, I'm going to take Thrash and apply that to the inner corner. I'm just gonna take the white shade from my Shade and Light eye palette and use that as my brow bone highlight for this side. I might go in with some, I don't know if I want to use like liquid liner or anything for this look, so we are going to see after I finish what I feel about that. Okay, so now for the other side, I'm going to take Urban and I'm going to apply that into my crease. And I know it's not the best technique ever because Urban is not a matte shadow, but like I said, this is a using all the colors in the palette challenge. challenge, and I think that is a color that would go best in the crease on this side. I'm going to apply that to the outer corner. I'm basically doing what I did with Chaos on the other side to this side. I'm going to take Savage, which is a bright pink shade, and apply that where kind of I did Gonzo on the other side. Then I will take Slow Bird and apply that down there. The way I'm planning this means that I'm probably going to have to put Revolt, the like silvery shade, on the inner corner, which I'm not entirely happy about because, I don't know, I like to just ignore the fact that that shade is there in the palette simply because I just don't use a lot of metallic silver in my bright makeup looks or any of my makeup looks in general, TBH. But this is using all of the colors in the palette, so I'm going to use all the colors in the palette. And then I'm going to take Jilted and apply that along the lower lash line like I did with Fringe. I always forget what a pretty shade Jilted is. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of Urban. And now I'm going to go in with Revolt. This was surprisingly easy. Maybe it's just because I like to use all of the colors all at once in this palette, so like that might just be a me thing. But I'm liking this. I don't know what lipstick I'm gonna wear with it. And I'm just gonna go in again with that matte white shade, the Brow Bone. I think I will tight line my upper lash line with a black pencil liner, but I'm not going to do like official eyeliner. So now I'm gonna curl my lashes using my Ardell eyelash curler. And now I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I think this look could be really cute too if you're not feeling like super adventurous like I am. With this, you could kind of take like one side or the other and just duplicate that on both sides if you're new to using color but you have the Urban Decay Electric palette and really want to try using it. It is time to contour, so I'm going to use the middle and lighter shades from my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, with a special focus on the lighter shades. And for my bronzer, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. For my highlight, I'm gonna use the shade, I think I'm gonna use Starburst from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sweets Glow Kit. I might mix that a little bit with Marshmallow, but I'm gonna put that a little bit on my lip too. And for my blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Rosé Champagne. It's this nice neutrally color that I think would go really well. I would normally use the Tarte blush in Party, except like I'm not going to use their stuff again until they kind of reevaluate some of their recent choices in marketing and products that they're putting out. So I have a few choices in what I want my lipstick to be. I have all of these. I think I'm gonna rule out the blue one from Makeup Monsters because even though it's like one of my favorite lipstick colors right now, I think that would be like a lot and would really favor like this side of my face. And I'm not super feeling like doing an ombre lip. I think probably my best choice out of all of this would either be Lolita 2 or Hook, Line, and Sinker. I think Hook, Line, and Sinker would probably go a bit better with the look overall, but I don't think Lolita 2 would look bad. So I'm just gonna go in with Hook, Line, and Sinker from Makeup Monsters Cosmetics. Yeah, I think this finishes it off very nicely. So this is my finished look. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you on my next one. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!